What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more live aha. And we're going to start going through a handful of tunes recorded at a concert a couple months after the Live at Valhall Homecoming recording. This is from May of 2001, live at Grimstad. And without going too deeply into it, I understand this to have been a benefit concert for victims and people affected by a terrible tragedy. And so, in one sense, you might wonder whether the atmosphere at the concert would be a little more solemn, less ecstatic compared to something like Homecoming. Though, of course, when you do a benefit concert and when people can come together to enjoy and find solace in music, it still can be a very cathartic and enjoyable and, on some level, ecstatic experience, and thus a way to begin the process of healing and moving on. So I wouldn't expect it to be a glum performance by any means, but again, just a bit of context in advance. Thank you again to Sophia for providing the Live at Homecoming DVD audio as well as this bonus CD. And the first track in this performance that's included with the bonus material is Early Morning, a tune from East of the Sun, West of the Moon. I've come to think of this as the Aha Sade track, meaning it has a bit of that late night, jazzy, soulful sort of styling. It's a shorter tune in the album form, so I wonder if that will be the case here as well. But yeah, it's a tune that has a, in my mind, somewhat unique or at least less common niche within their larger sonic catalog, so curious to hear how it'll sound here. This is Early Morning, live at Grimstad, the 19th of May 2001, which is included in some bonus material on a CD released along with the Homecoming DVD.
Går det greit?
So you can definitely hear it's not as expansive a venue, just in terms of the sound of the crowd applause. But yes, it does feel notably like a more acoustic, I'm going to put in scare quotes, rendering of the tune, even relative to the performance on the Valhalla or Homecoming concert. Though, again, it's not fully acoustic. You can clearly hear the electric organ, and there's a less, what's the right word? It sounds more natural, and the acoustic guitar is the lead. So it feels, again, closer to acoustic than a full electrical sound, and certainly like more acoustic relative to the album track. I would say the meandering, emotional, and almost hypnotic piano line definitely stood out, even though the organ keys in the back kept distracting me from that. But yeah, again, it's a really interesting tune. I remember when I first reacted to the album version, people were talking about the lyrics, and it was, I was trying to figure out the larger tapestry and larger series of songs that you can see this within, and ultimately the lyrics were catching my ear again as I heard it here, despite now having heard it many times. So yeah, again, I wouldn't say it's an outlier in the a-ha catalog sonically, but it certainly is one that has a more unique sound relative to a number of their other tracks, and it's one that had the late night turning to early morning sound that I think the themes and the lyrics are conveying. So yeah, definitely a more intimate performance, perhaps the best way to say it, but ultimately one that I still find compelling. So yes, another cool turn or next chapter in our live a-ha journey. So hopefully you're here for it. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.